Mrs. Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. So today I'm doing a twinning video with Holly Church and her Aidan, and this is Amelia. And Holly has an Amelia sculpt as well, and her Amelia sculpt is an adorable blonde-haired, green-eyed little boy. And so I'll tell you a little bit about him in just a moment. But what I'm going to do is change little Miss Amelia into the twinning outfit that I found for her and Aidan. And it's a little romper. So I'm going to scooch her back just a tad here. She's going to be waiting patiently while I show you what she's going to be changed into. So this is the romper, and you might have already seen this on Holly Church's channel. She has a blue and white striped romper, and it has Aidan's name on it. And so I had Amelia's name put on hers. And this romper also has a Peter Pan collared onesie. And it didn't come with it. I bought that separately because I thought it would be look really cute underneath the romper. And so she's going to be wearing that. Oh, and her romper is also different in that it has real pretty lace along the edge, so it makes it real girly. And then to match that up, she is going to be wearing, I found these shoes. For Aidan, Aidan has some white, now I'm trying to figure out how to get into this box. Aidan has some white tennis shoes that are like for little boys. And so I thought these would look really cute for little girls. And these are, they have like the little Mary Jane strap across the front. And these are from Keds. So we'll see how those fit her today. And since she has lace on the bottom of her romper, I chose these socks that also have lace, and it has a little bow at the top of the ankle as well. And then last but not least, she's going to be wearing this pretty headband. And so let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be challenging because she's a big girl, and she's shaped a little differently than my other big girls, so we'll just play everything by ear today. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to tell you that I first saw this Amelia sculpt on Holly's channel, and I fell in love with her adorable Aidan. And for those of you that know Holly Church and have seen her videos, she brings Aidan on, and he's got these huge, big green eyes, and he's got blonde hair, and he's just the most adorable little crawler. And so I thought, that was the first time I had seen this sculpt, and so I thought, you know, I really would like to have a sculpt like that, but I would like to have it as a little girl. So anyway, I contacted Holly and told her, you know, that I loved her Aidan, and that I was, you know, I was interested in getting this sculpt done for me, and she was really excited for me that Aidan would have a twin sister. So that's how that came about. And it's been a long process, but we've finally been able to do this twinning video. Holly also sent me a twinning outfit that she has the same one for Aidan, and we'll be doing that later on this fall. It's a warmer outfit, so that's going to be something fun to look forward to too. Now, another thing that I wanted to do today, Holly also started a tag, and her tag was your favorite childhood doll that you wish you still had. And so I was thinking about that, and the favorite childhood doll that I remember having, I actually had two, but I'll tell you about the one, simply because I believe it was actually my very first doll that I remember. And anyway, it was a doll that that I had gotten. I got to choose the doll all by myself because my mom had wanted me to stop sucking my fingers, and I was a finger sucker, and I like to suck these two fingers right here, these two, and then I would rub my nose with the side of my nose with that one. And so anyway, I was getting old enough to where I was too old, I guess, to be sucking my fingers. I was probably around maybe 3 or 4, perhaps. I don't know exactly what age. But anyway, my mom tried everything she could to get me to stop. The one thing that I do remember that she tried that didn't work very well was there's this stuff that it's like this liquid that she put on my fingers, and it tasted bitter, but then once I sucked the bitterness off, you know, I was good to go. So that wasn't working very well. So then she thought of telling me if, you know, she said if I promised to stop sucking my fingers, that she would take me to the store and she would buy me any doll that I wanted off of the shelf. And so I guess that was the trick. That was my motivation to stop sucking my fingers. Apparently I stopped sucking them. I don't remember stopping, but you know, I was just too young to remember stopping. But I do remember the trip to the store. My mom and dad took me to the store. It was just me and them. And we went to the toy section. And my mom, you know, pointed to there's a whole row, a whole shelf of dolls. And my mom pointed to the shelf, and she said, okay, you know, you can have any of those dolls that you want. Which one do you want? And so I looked up there, and the first doll that I saw was the doll that I wanted. It was it had blonde curly hair, and big blue eyes, and its eyes opened and closed. And I wanted that doll. And so it was the very first one. So I remember my mom saying, well, you know, are you sure you want that doll? You know, you really haven't looked at all the others. And I said, you know, I remember I want that doll. You know, I fell in love with it. And honestly, you guys, that's how I am today, to this day. If I see something that I like I either like it or I don't like it. You know, I can make a decision, a snap decision like that, but you know, it's not a snap decision. It's more like I know that I know when I like something, and when I don't like something, I know I don't like it, you know. But anyway, that I guess I was born with that characteristic. So they bought me the doll, and I was really excited to have it. And I had an aunt. It was my dad's sister, and one time she came to visit, and I was playing and holding my doll, and she, you know, she said, "Oh, let me see your doll," and she held the doll, and she said, "Oh, isn't this a pretty doll? And do you want me to make your doll a dress?" And I told her, "Yeah," you know. However, I told her, you know, however kids talk to their aunts when they're really young, and she said, "Okay, now, but you know, I have to take the doll home with me in order to make the dress." And so apparently I was okay with that too. And I don't know why, because I love that doll. But anyway, I let my aunt take the doll home, and she made it, she came back with it probably about a week later. You know, I don't think that I was without the doll for very long. And she came back with the doll, and it had a beautiful blue and purple, like deep blue, deep purple. I remember the colors in it because I loved it so much. So it had those colors in it, and it was made out of some sort of like silk or satin or something like that. It was really, really, really special. And, but anyways, also I noticed that on the skirt of the dress, there was a, like a pearl button. You know, it was a button, but it was a pearlized button. And I said, oh, that's such a pretty, you know, button, or whatever I said. And she said, she told me she said, oh yes, I had to put that on there because it's covering up a mistake that I made. And I looked at the dress and I couldn't even imagine what kind of a mistake that she could have made, because it was such a beautiful dress, you know. So, but anyway, my guess is something happened under there. There might have been a hole that she was trying to cover up. Something happened on the dress that she put that, you know, the pearl button, but I didn't mind it at all. I mean, honestly, I thought it was the most beautiful dress in the world, and now I had the most beautiful dress with the most beautiful doll, and I was just so pleased. But anyway, you know, to this day, I would love to have that doll, because I would like to know in my child's eyes why I was so mesmerized by that particular doll. Without even looking around at any other dolls, I was mesmerized. So that's why I would like to have it in my collection. I would love to see that doll today, and because, well, like I said, you know, it would just be really neat to have something like that. It's such a special, a treasured memory. So that is, so that's the doll that I would like to have in my collection today as an adult. So let's see. I'm hoping these shoes are going to fit. These were the, they're a little bit, this one is a little bit snug. Hang in there, Amelia. She has some really funny, odd poses when she's looking up at the ceiling right now, I guess. She's trying to, you know, she's kind of bored right now, and I'm just taking too long, she says. I'm just taking way too long. But, so that's good. I managed to get that shoe on. Hopefully her other foot is easier to get her shoe on. Maybe I should have got maybe a half a size larger for her. But yeah, they seem to be okay. The thing is, she has her feet are short, but they're tall, they're wide, or they're plump, and so it needs like a wider shoe, I think. But these are working out really good. This shoe fits really well. So it's just her right shoe. All right, let's sit you up, little princess. Oh, I like that. That's a cute outfit. That fits her really well, too. Holly told me, I asked Holly what size our babies were, our toddlers were, and she said 6 to 9 months, I believe is what she said. And so I made sure that I got the outfits that would fit just right. Shoes are always kind of challenging, no matter, you know, no matter what doll you're trying to find shoes for, because like I said, her feet are short. Like, she could wear a much smaller size lengthwise, but then her feet are pudgy. So, but anyway, there she is. And I'm going to leave her sparkly, she's got sparkly heart earrings in her ears, and I'm going to leave those in there because I like them. I like them in there. And I like her with this headband too. It's a deeper pink than the pink that she's wearing. So here she is. I'll pick her up, and you can see, you know, she's got the little ruffles around her legs, and this is just really cute. I found these at Etsy, and the lady, she made them, you know, after you order them, she makes them, and then she puts the name on for you. So I was really happy to find these two outfits, because twinning outfits with boys and girls are really, really hard to find. They really are. And I just felt really lucky to find this. So So anyway, everyone, that's all that I was going to do today. I really wanted to twin with Holly. So hi, Holly, and hi, Aidan. And she's going to be doing a video today, too. So you'll be able to go over to her channel. Holly's a lot of fun. If you don't know her, it's Holly Church. And I will, whenever she puts up her video, I will put the link of her video on my channel as well. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you like my story about my favorite childhood doll. And if you'd like to leave comments in your, as to what your favorite childhood doll was, and, which one that you would love to have today, go ahead and do that. I'd love to hear from you. So thank you for visiting, and until we meet again, bye-bye.